What's up, cousins? Welcome back to another episode of SoulPrimos. My name is Melvin Diaz.
And I'm Joe Romero.
And how you been, man?
Dude, I've been good. How you been? I'm a little under the weather, people might say.
Really?
Yes, I feel a little sicky.
Should I be this close to you?
Hey, what is this, COVID? What is this, COVID? Like, you don't have to be 6 feet. There's no social distancing.
Yeah.
And if you want to have distance, we're not going to be social. But I've been good. How you been? Yes.
Well, I was good up until that, dude.
Okay.
Man, I've been good, dude. I got a little bruise in my chest. Kind of hurts a lot.
Talk to me. Why are
Someone
you
hit
bruising
me?
up? Who hit you?
Oh, just during basketball.
Who? Tell me who this person was.
You would defend my honor?
I'm protective. I'm protective of the people that I care about.
Really? Really? Well, what if I went up to you and I was just like, Joel, someone hit me. What would you do? You'd be like, what'd you do?
I'd like come at him. This is my property. Don't you dare touch my property. And that's you. That's you.
No. You'd be like, what did you do, Melvin? What did you do?
Well, yeah,
because sometimes when I upset you, you hit me too. Or you like shadow box me.
Yeah, I never get close to you. I go in the other room, I'm like, and then what happens? You're like, I'm so sorry.
You have a picture. You actually have a picture of me taped to your wall, and there's like a bunch of darts.
Yeah,
there's like a bunch of darts, and it's just like, ting.
Yeah. Sometimes it's funny because sometimes when I want to pee, I don't pee in my toilet. I just pee in your fucking picture.
Oh, and it gets all over your fucking room.
but I can't reach, so it just fucking ends up going on my bed and shit.
Yeah. You fucking sicko.
I have a life size like. Okay, what were you saying?
No, keep going. Life size cutout.
I have a life size cutout, but it's just your ass.
Oh, okay.
Stupid. You know how like you ever go to a sex shop and you see like Alexis Texas cut off?
No, I've actually never been to a sex shop.
Let's move on from this.
Hey, I have realized, especially these past couple of months, I've realized that all my loved ones, they hit me.
Yeah.
Because, and I always get upset. I'm like, what the fuck you hit me? It's like, why the fuck did you say that? And I'm like, use your words.
Yeah. You
can't use your words to defend yourself. And then I realized all my loved ones hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you kicked me once.
I kicked you.
You kicked me once.
Yeah.
We were drunk and you kicked me.
Oh, yes, I was.
Yeah. And I was like, wow, literally all my loved ones physically abused me.
That's how I know you're all talk.
What do you mean?
Because when you get drunk, you're like, what you gonna do about it? Huh? Hit me? What you gonna do? Look at me. Look at you. You're nothing. And then I kick you.
You kicked me, but I don't want to beat up my buddy.
Okay, then you look around. Did someone see that?
Someone call police.
Yeah.
Someone can remove this man from the premise.
And then I'm like, oh, you're all talk, Melvin. Yeah. I shatter your ego.
But I start, my parents hit me. Because sometimes I say rude things and they just punch me.
Well, why are you saying rude things? Okay, it's like what came first, the chicken?
Yes. Or the egg. I told one of my loved ones, I was just like, dude, everyone that I love hits me. And expecting some comfort, they were just like, well, what's the common denominator?
Yeah.
And I was like, me?
How many loved ones do you have?
Like 8.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Like 8.
Yeah, because
how many loved ones do you have?
I think like 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because sometimes
like 4.5.
Sometimes you make it feel like everybody's your loved one, and that's fake, and that's like, yeah, that's not real.
It's just that my loved ones are my world. So that's the only thing I talk about. Forgive me.
Okay, yeah, I get it that your loved ones are your world, but in this world, okay, no,
you're not loved.
You should just love one. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, yeah, go.
But yeah, they were like, you're the common denominator. You know, maybe it's you, and I'm just like, I'm the reason I'm being abused.
Yeah.
I'm victim blaming my own self.
That's one of the hardest realizations as a grown man or a grown individual is realizing that you're the cause of all your problems.
Yeah,
that's really hard to deal with.
It actually is very like it's one of those things where like you could say like you could be like, yeah, I was this happened to me as a kid.
Yeah,
and it's just like one day every man goes through this where it's just like you realize, oh, that did happen when I was a kid. Yeah. But the following 20 years, I happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's the cutoff age when someone is like they act out, they do some shit, and then you're asked like, why did you do that? And then they're like, oh, you okay? When I growing up as a kid.
23.
23, yeah.
I think 23. Yeah. And it's so crazy because I remember when I was 17 and it was like a month before I turned 18, I distinctly remember being like, oh, fuck, like, I can't fuck around anymore. I can't get into like fights and stuff like that. I can't, you know, I don't have the excuse of like, yo, I'm a teenager. I'm a kid. Yeah. Like in the eye of the law, I'll be an adult. And I remember being like, yeah, I gotta smarten up. I gotta stop being so reckless.
Yeah.
And then I remember when I turned 25, I had the same realization like, oh shit, I'm in my mid 20s now. The day after my birthday, I'm officially in my late 20s.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I gotta fucking smarten up. I gotta, you know, start getting my shit together.
Yeah.
And I think 23 is the cutoff age. Like if you're like 22 or below, it's just like you do some stupid shit. It's like, why? It's like, well, when I was fucking 7, fucking this happened to me. Yeah. And it's just like, okay, I feel that, man.
And everybody's on your side.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, wow.
But if you're like 43,
yeah,
it's like, why the fuck did you do that? When I was fucking 5, this shit happened to me. People be like, bro, now this is gonna happen to you.
Yeah, that was 37 years ago, man.
Yeah.
That was 37 years ago.
Yeah, 37 years ago.
You gotta move on.
Yeah.
You gotta move on.
You have to move on.
The world has changed.
You have to move on. And it's like, it sounds kind of victim blaming where it's like, just move on. But that's the reality. You either move on or it's going to drown you.
Yeah. We're not saying move on like forget it ever happened.
Yeah.
You got, like I said, you got to work on yourself.
Yeah.
That's what we mean. Like you can't be like, oh, I lashed out on people because, and I gaslight people because of this when I was a kid. Well, okay. Yeah. Well, you've been doing that for 20 years. Maybe you should stop. Yeah. People around you don't want to be around you because you're an asshole, you're a dick, because you're afraid of people getting too close. Maybe you should stop being, maybe you should learn to put down these walls and maybe realize that you are the problem and then be like, listen, okay, this happened when I was young. Yeah. These people love me. And you should go to therapy, or you should fucking read a book about something, or go on Reddit and talk to people that have gone through the same thing and be like, you know what? I need to work on this. It's time for me to change. And so next time someone gets close to you, you got to be like, okay, I want to act out and lash out and be a dick, but I know that's just the old me. I have to be like, okay, take a deep breath. Listen, thank you very much. I care for you. It's a process.
You actively work on it.
Yeah.
You're spitting, man.
Yeah. It's not like, oh shit, I realize that's a problem. Dude. And it clicks. You'll when something happens, like you'll want to act like you used to, and you have to be like, okay. It takes all your willpower to be like, okay, yes, you do care about me. You're not full of shit. You're not lying to me. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm brutally honest with people like that, where it's just like they vent to me, and then I'm like, well, it sounds like it's your fault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or like when people, you know, even when I see things online where I'm like, when they're like, I planned this whole party and none of my friends showed up. It's sad, and then they get a lot of sympathy for it. But in my first thought was like, what did you do?
Yeah.
Like, what did you do where none of your friends like you anymore?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's a very real thing where like, you know, it's like, it's like one of those things where like, when I needed someone, no one was there. And it's just like, what did you do?
Yeah.
Like, did you plant the seeds?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Were you there were you a good friend?
Yeah.
Were you know what I mean? Or were you a piece of shit and not realizing it and just expected unconditional love?
Yeah.
You know, like it's the same thing as like when like someone's like 50 years old and never got married. It's like, what did you do? Like, what went wrong? And self-awareness is so key with that. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, when you see someone that's constantly having fallout after fallout after fallout, breakup after breakup, like friendship-wise, business-wise, just burning bridges left and right. And after their 20th burnt bridge, you know what I mean? Like, do you not realize, like, wait, maybe I'm the problem? Am I the problem?
Yeah.
You know, after like the 20th fight with like your friends, you don't go like, wait, am I the fucking problem? And I literally saw this video this weekend where like this lady was like, hey, if you're my homie, I'm gonna give you three. What's the word that she used? 3 beefs. I'm gonna give you 3 beefs. That's my limit. If you come to me and you say, "Oh, I got a beef with that person. Fuck that person." Oh, for sure. Oh, fuck that person. Yeah, I don't like that person. Okay, that's 2. Hey, fuck that person. That's 3. Yeah. You know, what I mean, that's if you have more than 3 beefs, bro, you're the problem, dog.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, dude, that makes perfect sense. That's everyone should live that way, because if someone comes to you and they always have an issue with other people, with like 20, 30 people, then they're the fucking problem. Dog. They're the fucking problem.
Yeah. You know, sometimes I feel like, and I've done this before, where some people, it's like, you ever seen a documentary where a documentary where let's say it's about one case specifically, and it's maybe like trying to prove that this person was innocent, and then you watch everything and you're like, holy shit, dude, why is this guy fucking in jail? Why is he in jail? This is disgusting, right? Yeah. And then you look at the actual information, actual details and evidence, like, oh yeah, they left all that out. Yeah, he's guilty as fuck.
Yeah.
Sometimes when people tell stories, they're like, yeah, and then I was trying to talk to him, and then he didn't want to fucking talk to me, and he was like cussing me out or some shit. Yeah. And then you say that at the end, you just gotta be like, well, like you said, what'd you do to him? Yeah. Well, I just did this, and they're like, oh yeah, why? Yeah, of course. Why would you want to talk to you? You did that. I'm like, yeah, but I wasn't. It's like you got to dig out like the truth out of them, because they'll give you like this highlight that just makes them paints them in the best light and makes them look like the good person.
And I always my friends always get upset with me because I'm that person where I'm like, they're venting to me, and I'm like, well, what did you do?
Yeah.
Well, no, they just fucking started cussing me out and shit. I'm like, well, no. I mean, you say that this is your roommate of like 2 years and you guys are I've seen you guys together. You guys are good pals. That person would not cuss you out. Like, what did you do? Well, they either get upset or they tell the truth and they go, well, I mean, yeah, he was upset that I fucking, I crashed into his car. And I'm like, yeah, there you go, dog.
Why you gotta make
do you want a vent or do you want a solution? Because if you want a vent, go on Twitter, dog. Get a diary.
Or some people just sometimes people just want you to side with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. They're not looking for a reality check.
Yeah.
They're not looking for someone to be truthful. They just want someone to be like, yeah, fuck that motherfucker. Yeah, hell no. Yeah, fuck that bitch. Fuck that. Yeah, I wouldn't talk to them for you. And you're like, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Listen, that's why you need real friends. Am I that real friend? I don't know. I listen. This has been a minute. I'm that guy that's like, we'll tell a story and it's all lies.
You didn't even have a beef. No. Everyone loves you.
I don't know any of these people. I don't know any. I just made up a bunch of. I didn't even go out last night. But I have a whole story about what happened and who I fucked with.
It's like you just vented about how you broke up with your girl. You never had a girl to begin with. That's you. It's like, you're right, Joe. It's like, I just broke up with my girl of 2 years yesterday. And it's like, what? It's like, you're gay.
Oh, fuck. I am. Yeah. No, you wouldn't let me go with that.
No, I would catch you. In my pursuit to be helpful and be a friend, I would unfortunately catch you in the web of lies.
Really? If we're at a party, let's say I was gay or something, and then like everybody was just like, what's up? So Joe, tell us about yourself. And I was like, I just came from Paris like 2 days ago, and then fucking, the Great Wall of China was beautiful. They asked me to fucking run it or whatever, and then I met a girl from there. She was like she was like a prime minister. She wanted to fucking fuck me, but I was like, whatever. Nah, it's not my type or some shit. But I ended up being with her, and then I flew first class out here. I just landed like 25 minutes ago on a private jet, parachuted from the sky.
And everyone's in awe of you in the circle, and then it cuts to me, and I'm like this.
No, I'm like, look, I say the story and I can feel you. I'm like, I don't want to look at you. I'm just like this.
And I'm like this.
Yeah, it's just no big deal.
Yeah, you don't want to make eye contact because I'm like,
Anyways, what about you? And then someone else is like, what about you, Melvin?
And then you look at me and I'm like, well, I didn't do any of that.
You didn't do it, yeah.
Yeah. And then I'd be like, really? You did all that?
Yeah.
Well, what do you do for work?
Oh, I just live.
You live?
Yeah, I'm like a traveling agent. I'm just like a travel influencer. Yeah.
Oh, travel influencer. Yeah. Wow. Where do you post?
Instagram.
I'll follow you right now.
I'm making my own app right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's kind of like Instagram, but just for travel.
What's it called?
Trinstagram.
Oh, is it on any platform? Like, is it on the Google?
Yeah, it's on the App Store.
Oh, let me check it out right now. I'll download it right now.
No, it's on a different app store. It's called like the Gap Store, but it's in beta.
It's the beta format. Yes. Yeah. So it should be still on the register of apps though. Even though it's on the App Store, it could be on the registry. So I could just Google what's it called?
Oh, I mean, why don't you just believe me?
No, so I could have it pre-download because you could do that. You could pre-download.
It's funny how
no, because I want to support you.
No, yeah. But you can support me right now. Like I don't know why you have to. What?
Wait, no, I want to support your business ventures.
And everybody around you is like, are you okay, Melvin?
No, everyone's just like, yeah, Melvin, when you get it, we'll download it too.
Okay. Yeah, you can look it up. Look it up. It's called Trinstagram.
Trinstagram?
Yeah, because it's like a travel Instagram. It's a play on words. It's like combined like.
Oh, I can't find it.
Oh, it's only on the newer iPhones.
Okay. Well, do you have Instagram?
Yeah.
Well, what's your Instagram?
I do have Instagram.
What's your Instagram?
Oh, well, I think I don't know. The prime minister of Egypt told me to kind of like take off my Instagram because it's not good for your mental health, and I was like, yeah, you're right.
Oh, you took it off.
Yeah, I took it off. Yeah. It's not good for my mental health.
So did you delete the app from your phone, or did you delete your account?
I deleted the app from my phone.
Okay, so your account's still up there, so I could probably still find you.
Oh no! Well, I mean, once you do that, you got to delete your actual account. You got to put it like on remission. No, on you got to put it like pause on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not up there.
Are you on TikTok?
I am. Well, I've been on TikTok.
Yeah.
But it got banned, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Well, what part of the Great Wall of China did you manage?
North.
The north side.
Yeah.
It goes east to west.
Yeah, but depending if you look that way, it's north. But it's all relative because that's like in a part of the globe that's kind of like next to the North Pole and shit where you just don't really know what's east or west.
No, any part of the world, north is north, south is south, east is east, and west is west.
And then everybody's like, Joel?
At this point, yeah, everyone's kind of looking at you like this, and then you're not making eye contact with anyone.
Yeah,
and everyone starts going, "Wait, how long were you over there?"
A long time.
Really?
Yeah,
that's really cool. Wait, come to think of it, who do you know at this kickback?
Well, it's more of like who knows me.
Oh,
that's what marketing. I mean, that's what.
Hey, yo, Jeremy, owner. Jeremy's the owner of the house.
Yeah.
You know this guy? No.
Yo, Jeremy. Hey, how much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. What's up, baby? Joel Romero.
You never met Jeremy?
I met him. You met me, right? You know of me.
Jeremy's like, well, I just met you right now.
Yeah, but you hit me up to come here because you wanted me to speak.
Well, how could he hit you up when you don't have Instagram?
Well, someone sent him a letter.
Dude, at this point, you get arrested. You're getting beat up. And you're getting
by the cops. Stop lying! I'm not lying.
The cop's like, stop lying, motherfucker! And you're like, I was a cop too. I'm in training. I'm a detective. I'm an undercover detective.
I'm undercover. This is real funny. Reach in my pocket, right? Oh shit!
Reach in my pocket. I got my badge in there. You reach in the pocket. It's fucking condoms.
Oh, Magnum condoms, huh? Oh shit! You found that?
He's like, you keep lying.
You keep lying.
And you're like, fuck.
I'm telling the truth on that one, man.
Oh, dude. I feel like I'm just really good at sniffing out bullshit, man.
I know, and I'm good at fucking shitting bullshit.
You're good at bullshitting.
Bullshitting.
Speaking of fucking shit, bro, I got really embarrassed fucking a couple days ago. I was playing basketball and this one kid, he's just like, hey yo, man. And after like an hour of playing together, he's like, yo, I think I seen you on my TikTok this morning, bro.
Oh shit.
And I'm just like, yes, I have 131,000. He's like, yeah, you're on a podcast. I'm like, yeah, I'm on a couple podcasts.
Several, yeah.
And he was like, the clip that I saw, you're talking about shit. You're talking about poop. And I'm like, what the? I was like, wait, what the fuck? No, I wasn't. He's like, yeah, that was you. And I'm like, and then for a second I was like, fuck, did I talk about fucking poop?
Were you a guest on another podcast?
I don't know. And the only thing I can think of is like when we were on the Kickback crew and I had that story about my little brother shitting himself and then he had like shit in his hand.
So I was like,
and then I told him, I was like really kind of taken aback and I felt myself getting embarrassed and I'm like, because other guys were like listening.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey man, I'm on so many podcasts, dude. I forget what I say sometimes. And he's like, haha, and he giggled and I'm like, oh shit, dude, I gotta get out of here.
How uncomfortable is that shit? It's always about shit, man. I remember one time, this is me, I used to bullshit a lot too, like I said, when I was getting out of high school. Right after I graduated high school, right? Or adult school, whatever. I fucking, my group of friends, I would tell them that I had a tattoo on my back and it was super controversial. And then on every party, I'd be like, oh, you got a that's dope. You got a tattoo. I have one, but I don't really like showing it. And they're like, why? I'm like, it's just it's controversial. So I try.
It's controversial.
Controversial.
Like what?
Controversial, right? Uh-huh. And then I told one guy. I was like, it's controversial. Like, I can tell you, but I'd rather not show it.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, tell me. And I was like, it's Obama with wings. And then we linked up at
like angel wings or bird pigeon wings.
I didn't think about it that much. I just thought Obama with wings.
How did you envision it? Was this like full body?
It was like, we need change him with a tuxedo or whatever, just like little wings. Like
oh my God. What made you think of that?
I don't know. I just wanted that
Obama with wings.
But the reaction, I would have like 4 people. Oh. 4 people would just be like, it's just like, I'd rather not show it. And then it was like, show what? A tattoo on my back. Well, you have a tattoo on your back? Yeah, but it's like, it's just controversial. I just don't want to show. And for some reason, that word, Americans are all retarded. No one's ever heard controversial. That word, man. They're like, controversial, really?
They're probably thinking it's like gang affiliation.
And you controversial, homie?
It's just like, damn, bro, he just got like LA tatted or some shit.
Like, saying, bro.
This is like, Obama with wings. What did that fool say?
Bro, I saw him at a kickback afterwards, like a week later, and then he brought his other homie to like, hey, show us your back, homie. And then I was like, nah, I was still like, hey, nah, it's too controversial. They're like, we're gonna take off your shirt if you don't show us. I was like, nah, it's too controversial. They started chasing me in the kickback, and then I fell down, and they fucking took my shirt off. And like, he doesn't have shit.
What kind of kickback? He's like, stop! And then you fall, and then rip your shirt off.
There was 3 guys holding me back, and I was like, no, I can't show it. I can't. And then fucking they took that shit off. He doesn't have fucking shit.
Bro, how do you think they figured it out? They probably started talking amongst themselves.
Bro,
and then it's like Obama with wings. And the other fool was like, wait, he said he had Ronald Reagan with wings. Wait, he told me Bill Clinton with wings.
Just lied to everybody. I was probably bullshitting. Oh, George Bush with wings. Okay.
Wait. And the other guy's like, bro, he told me it was a Beatles tattoo.
And then they just looked at me, and I was in the party just telling more people, dude. They just added up, man.
You're like, hey, man, I got George W. Bush with wings.
Karma. Son. That karma came
my
fucking.
Gosh.
They literally fucking slapped me down and held me down, trying to choke me out.
Oh my gosh.
And once I was like screaming. They ripped off my fucking shirt.
Oh my gosh.
And then they ripped my shirt, and then after that, they were just like, "Whatever, dog, you want a beer?" I was like, "Yeah." And I just kind of felt stupid. I was like, man, I could have. I'd come to this fucking party.
You like with enough pressure and enough like build up and enough like you get lost so much in the web of lies.
Yeah,
you would have eventually gotten a tattoo of Obama with wings.
I would have had to get it because when you lie and then you get that reaction. I'm telling you, when I said
that attention.
The first guy had to whisper to him. I was like, it's controversial. And he's like, what? Yeah, it's controversial. I'll get in trouble if I show it.
Yeah.
What is it? And I'm just like, wait, come here, let's go over here. And I sold it. I was like, okay. And where you guys going? We'll be right back. We're just gonna talk.
We're gonna kiss.
I'm like, we're gonna kiss. You know the president? Obama? It's Barack Obama with wings. And he was like, no.
He said no. Why would you do that?
No,
please tell me you're lying.
He was cross-faded as fuck. No, not Obama.
It can't be.
Not Michelle Obama, fool.
Dude. But you love that attention, huh? Like
I love
that, like having that mysteriousness about you.
It felt like I was doing something wrong, but it felt so good.
Yeah.
Like just lying to people and bullshitting.
Yeah.
And it's like a drug, man.
Yeah.
But all lies catch up to you. It's exhausting lying because you got to keep up with the lie. When you tell the truth, you don't got to worry about shit.
Yeah.
You don't got to worry about what you said. You tell the truth. But when you lie, it's like, fuck, man.
It's crazy how like did you like having that kind of like mysterious aura when people were just like, whoa, was Joel just what tattoo is controversial?
Yeah, because that time I had a shaved head.
And a mustache, but
bro,
like
I shaved my fucking. Okay. So I got kicked out of high school, and I was like, "Fuck!" Right?
Oh my!
And then
gosh.
I shaved my head. I remember I went to like
brown skinhead.
I shaved my head, and then I remember they had a play, like the play production. The drama class had a play. The high school had a play, like the semester that I got kicked out, and I hadn't seen my homies like 4 or 5 weeks. And I just showed up like fucking with a shaved head, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Everyone's like, "Joel, put your bag down."
Dude, I looked fucking like a menace,
Joel,
bro.
And did you text your best friend like, "Don't go to the play tomorrow"?
Don't be there. You've always been kind to me.
You were on some shit shit like that, dude.
And I just showed up and I had my fucking shaved head.
Oh my God. People were like, dude, Joel's lost it.
Bro, they took pictures of my head. They just taking pictures of his feet. They're like,
they held you down again? They tore your shirt even though there was
nothing there. They posted me on Facebook. They're like, he's gone insane, dude.
I just imagine every time you go hang out with your friends, they chase you and hold you down and rip your shirt off.
Every time they see me.
And then when they're done, it's like, oh, you want a beer?
Dude, I don't know why you shaved my head. I just shaved my fucking...
Why?
No, I just shaved my head fucking like to the dome, dude.
Why? Do you remember why?
Let me think. I think I needed to change.
This was when you were like 18, right?
Yeah, actually, yes. This was when 18, 17, 18. Shaved my head, went back. Didn't tell anybody what was happening. Just showed up. And then I thought I looked hard, whatever I thought I looked hard. So I was just going like this is like the new me almost.
Oh, and you would do that on Facebook?
Yeah, like this. Is that Joel? Not anymore. And they're like, whoa.
Who's Joel?
Who's Joel? I'm whole now.
I'm Joel.
I'm Joelito. And then it was a lot of bullying after that, man.
Because every time I went to a kickback, man, they chase me.
That's my trauma whenever I lash out with people. They're like, what happened to you? I shaved my head when I was younger. My friends got mad.
They posted pictures of my fucking bald ass head and put it on Facebook.
I told them I had a bomb with wings on my back and I lied about it. They took out my shirt. There was nothing there.
Yeah, it was like, you're 43.
I'm 43. You fucking loser. Wait, so you don't have a tattoo?
And then they hold you down. They hold you down.
Like, why are you lying still?
Oh, not again.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh! If any of the SoulPrimos out there with artists, can you draw some Obama with wings?
And what kind of wings? Like the big wings, the big like X-Men. You remember that one X-Men dude with the fucking wings? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Archangel type shit. Dude,
yeah.
I remember when I first opened up the big studio as like a kind of like a opening gift. What's the word? What's like the term?
A soft opening.
Like a soft opening, but like as like a kind of like a studio warming gift, like a housewarming gift. My sister bought me this huge golden frame of a portrait of Barack Obama.
Okay.
And he's just smiling and it says hope.
Oh, there
and I was just like, dude, I love the frame. I'm gonna remove this Barack Obama painting. And I was like, first of all, why the fuck did you give me this? She was like, it's $3 at the Goodwill. And I was like, that's pretty good.
We both have a fascination with Barack Obama.
Oh, I love Barack Obama. I love Michelle Obama.
I love Michelle Obama too, man. I had it on my body. So obviously I fucking care for it. Wait, deeply.
Obama with wings and Michelle Obama with what? Horns? It's controversial. What the fuck? Louise. Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, he's gone full swastika." He's gone full red.
I was a cool kid, man. I would just show up to parties and just fucking. I would always just take people's beer. Never come in with beer. Never come in with ins. Just take people's beers and shit.
Yeah.
I had a homie. I think I've talked about it. His name was Duck. His name was I don't want to say his real name, but they called him Duck in BP, and he was a guy he was a cool guy. He was a cool party guy. And when I first started partying, I think he was a little bit older. He is older, but he was able to get beer. So every time we went to a kickback, we'd always have beer for everybody. And then I would just go in there and get some like the Corona Negras or one of those. Yeah. Modelo Negras, one of those. Yeah. But I would just chug those beers and just lie to people, and it was like fucking.
Drink beer and lie.
They were fucking pudic, man.
Dude, that's your favorite hobby, man. Drinking and lying.
Oh, isn't it
Not good? Drinking and driving, drinking and lying.
Isn't it great?
Dude, that's you. Why do you lie so much when you drink?
Because, man, like what do you want to know? The truth?
Yeah.
The truth.
Well, I know you're not gonna tell me.
The truth is boring as fuck, man.
What's the truth?
The truth is
this is when I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah. I hold you down, rip your shirt off.
Bro, you should have been there, man.
Still, it's like still no Barack Obama.
No Barack Obama, man.
You're just like, I'm gonna get it soon.
I don't have money. Man, it made me want to get it.
Yeah.
I
think you should now.
Barack Obama
with wings. Yeah, I was just like, because there's so many variations, right? You get Barack Obama with the archangel wings. You get Barack Obama with like the little wings in his ankles.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I mean?
What about
like the Greek god?
How about the young Barack Obama? I think, what do they call him? Barack Oganja or something?
Oh, when he was like in college?
He was a pot smoker?
Yeah.
Barack. Nah, actually the old one. The older one. The presidential. We need change.
Yeah.
Hope.
We need change. Yeah, that
we need change. I can't do it. We need change.
We need change.
Michelle. Michelle. There's this guy. He has a tattoo of me on his back.
On his back. And I want to hold him down and rip his shirt off.
Turns out he lied. This is the people we are from in our country. We're gonna enter a recession because of people like him.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I just kind of sound like him, huh?
You kind of look like him.
Dude, I should have told people I am Obama.
What's your secret? It's controversial.
What, fool?
I'm the fucking 40th.
You're the president of the
United States, man.
I'm him.
You're the president? Yeah, Obama. You're looking at him. You're looking right at him.
Whoa. Nah.
It can't be.
You fucking with me. Nah. I'm him. Don't tell anybody, dog.
Hey, man, you fucking with my high, dog. You fucking with horse my mellow right now, man.
Man, you killing my high, fool.
You fucking with my buzz, man.
That's fucking with my buzz. That's not the thing that people use that shit all the time. Hey, you killing my buzz, man.
Buzzkill.
God. You could have just said that.
That's crazy that you fucking lied about that shit. What else are you lying?
God damn. I was like, yo, I told her at MySpace. I was like, I went to the doctors. They didn't give me much time, man. So if you want to hang out, let's make it.
Oh my God.
Can we hang out soon?
It's like, dude, I only got 6 months left to live. So if you want to go to Cheesecake Factory with me, we have to go this weekend.
And then she was like, that really sucks to hear. I didn't hear anything else from her, man. Let me see, what else did I lie about?
Oh my gosh.
I said fucking lie about. I could probably, if I think hard, I could probably think about a lot more lies. I should tell people. Well, let me think.
Yeah. Did you ever lie about like when you were heavy into Jehovah's Witness? Did you ever like lie to like do crazy stuff?
Like what?
To like get out of do un-Jehovah Witness things?
Yeah.
Like, did you ever go like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go study the Bible, and then you just go get fucked up in a field somewhere?
Nah, at that time I didn't drink till I was like 17, 18.
Oh, okay.
So I was kind of. I remember this girl were Yahoo Messengering, and then she would she was like sending me porn and shit. Oh, like porn she likes, and I was like, and then she called me. She was like, "Hey, jerk off over the phone." And I was like, "Okay." Yeah. And I just got to the phone and we started having phone sex.
Damn.
And then Jehovah is not really into that kind of shit.
Yeah, he's not really into Yahoo Messenger.
Yeah, he's like, broke ass motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. Why don't you text her like a real Jehovah Witness?
I want you to get a phone, you broke ass. Yahoo, brokey.
Yahoo. You remember that shit?
Yeah, that shit was fucking lit, dude.
Yeah.
Let me see, what else do I lie about, man? Let me see what I lie about. I have to really think, but...
You lie about a lot, I've come to find. I think you're kind of like... what I've come to find is that you... When you interact with people, you just say the thing that's gonna finish the conversation as quickly as possible.
No, you know...
Yeah. That's what I realized. People are like, yeah, man, I got hit by a car. Really? You okay? Yeah, man, I will be. Damn.
Stay up. Okay, I'll say this, though. That is kind of true. Sometimes I felt like a couple of weeks ago, I felt like I was on autopilot. Because I talk to a lot of comedians and is always talking about content, posting clips, yada, right? So there's this girl that I went to high school with. She works at my Starbucks, and then I ordered my drink, and then I pulled up, and then she was like, "Oh, Joe, nice to see you. How you been?" And I was like, "Oh, dude, I've been good, but you've been fucking killing it, man. I've seen the clips you've been posting. Like, you're getting your shit out there." And she was like, "Oh, okay. Do you want a straw?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, but fuck, hey, keep posting that shit because like that shit's gonna blow up." And then I just drove off. And I was like, "What the fuck was I talking about? What am I talking about? Clips and shit?" And then I look on her page, it's just like a normal page. Yeah. But I just got so used to being like, hey, man, your clips, they're good. They look good, bro. Like you're next. You're gonna blow up to like comedians and shit. I just did it to like a fucking regular barista.
Did she post stuff?
No, she just fucking posts like normal, like, oh, I love my life. This like normal shit. God. And I just pretended like she was like a comedian. I was like, bro, hey, I saw the last post you made. That shit went viral. That shit went viral. Dude.
Yeah.
You're next.
Yeah.
That was a sick ass fucking joke and shit.
Yeah.
I just talked to like a fucking like I talked to a fucking comedian that I don't really know. I'm like, hey, your fucking shit's good, bro. Like, and then I was like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with me, man? I just went on autopilot. I just said like I just spoke bullshit.
Yeah.
And then even sometimes when I talk to like people that I don't really know that well, I'm just like, I'm a fucking loser. I'm a piece of shit. So it's like, right? Yeah. I just say some random shit. Like even like someone like a mutual friend, like that Vince sometimes would be like, hey bro, like, hey, you're killing it, bro. I was like, I'm a piece of shit. And then I just end the conversation like that. Is that normal? Is that right?
No.
Is it true?
Honestly, it's so crazy you bring up that story because I had something similar going on this last Friday. I think I'm a social guy.
Social butterfly.
Social butterfly, some might say.
Yeah.
Social moth, other people might say.
Social what's
fly.
Before a butterfly?
Social fly. Social caterpillar.
Social caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Social snail.
Social larva.
Social snail.
Yes, yeah.
Social octopi.
Social gusano.
Social niño de la tierra.
Yeah. Social spider.
Social araña.
But yeah, so I was I'm a social guy and I can talk to anyone, but sometimes just randomly I get stricken by social anxiety. Like, it doesn't happen often, happens once in a blue moon, but it just fucking strikes me. Like, I can't explain it. Like, I've been with friends before and like something happens. Like this, for example, this one time we were I went to go watch a movie with some friends and I'm buying the tickets for everyone because I get discounted tickets or whatever. Okay. It's stupid. Yeah, that's nice. And the gentleman goes, because he heard my friends calling me Melvin, and he's like, "Is your name Melvin?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, dude, my name's Melvin." Oh, hell yeah. And I'm like, and then I just like froze. Yeah. I couldn't say anything funny. Yeah. I couldn't even say anything regular. I was just like, and he's like, yeah, dude, and I could tell that he kept wanting to talk. Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, for sure. And then and then he was just like, okay, all right. And he was like, oh, he doesn't want to talk. And he's like, here's your ticket, enjoy the movie. And I'm like, thanks, man.
I've never seen you like that.
And we were walking away and my friends were like, Melvin, what the fuck was that, dude?
Yeah.
We've never seen you like that. Why'd you get scared? I was like, I wasn't scared. I was just... it just randomly happens to me. Yeah. Like I can't explain it. Yeah. I don't know what about that situation froze me up, but I was frozen up. Yeah. But this happened this past Friday. I had to call I have this like membership thing, and I couldn't log into my account. So they're like, oh, you have to call the offices if you can't get into your account or whatever. So I'm like, oh fuck, I don't really want to talk to anyone right now, but fuck it. So I call, and I'm expecting a guy because usually a guy answers. This particular company, and then it's a girl, and she's like, "Hi, how can I help you?" I was like, "Oh, listen, man," and I'm like cordial and nice. I'm like, I'm trying to get into this account. I'm trying to pay my monthly fee, but I can't get into it, and I'm afraid that I might get overcharged. And can I just pay it over the phone? She was just like, "Oh, well, we charge $20 extra over the phone, but what I can do is reset your password for your account." And I'm like, "Dude, yes, that's exactly what I need. Thank you so much." She's like, "Give me a second, I'll be right back." Puts me on hold for 2 minutes. Comes back, and she's like, "Hey, Melvin." And I was like, how the fuck? And I was like, oh, that's right. I did tell her my name. And she was just like, I don't know if you, and she goes like that. And there's a pause. And I'm like, she's like, this is going to sound weird, but I know you. And I'm just like, and it was on speakerphone too, with like people around me. Yeah. And I'm just like, and everyone kind of like, their ears perk up, you know what I mean? Because they're like on their phone, but then they hear this. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah, I know you. We went to high school together. It's Jessica so-and-so. And I'm just like, oh, hey. And I can't remember. I was like trying to, because I dated a Jessica in high school. Oh, no. And it ended in like kind of bad terms too. So I'm like, oh, no, please don't let it be her. And I'm like, no, it's not that one. And then I kind of talked to another Jessica in high school. And I'm like, okay, it's not that one. Yeah. And then I remember this Jessica. And we were just like, we were like acquaintances. You know, we had classes together and stuff. And I was just like, oh, hey, that's awesome. And she's like, yeah, I saw your name, Melvin. And I was like, wait, no way, this is Melvin from high school. And then I saw your last name, Diaz. And then when I heard your voice, I was like, this is Melvin. And I'm like, oh, cool. And I just choked up. I just froze up. And I'm like, oh, for sure, yeah. And I'm like, and hear you, and I was like, yeah, and I went like that. I was like, oh yeah, and she's like, yeah, I'm a supervising manager for this company, and I'm like, wow, that's cool, man. And I'm over here fucking being like, can you help me log in? I got logged out of my account. I just need to pay you, please. And she's like, yeah. So are you gonna do this? And I was like, okay, and then she was like, okay, and then I just sent you the text. And you're good to go. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. She's like, yeah, so. And she went like, yeah, so. And I'm like, and I was like, thank you so much. Have a good one, all right? And I hung up. And I was like, dude, she probably thinks I'm a fucking dick. She probably thinks I'm like, all right, see you, bye.
What does she want?
I just froze up.
She want to fucking talk on the phone?
I don't even know why.
Dude.
I don't even know why.
That's nerve-wracking, though.
Dude. Because you're not on. You're just like,
yeah, you're just expecting to be like, can you just change my fucking password?
Yes, I'm just trying to pay my bill. Like,
yes, I'm trying to. Yes, please help me out. It's hard, man. I don't know how you do it. I'm inspired by you. You're able to talk to people you're able to be funny on the spot, be charming on the spot. This thing really bothered me last week. I thought about it though, because I flew back from DC and then I was on the flight back. And on the airplane, there's always like so much small talk and people making jokes with strangers, like so fucking much that I'm overwhelmed. Like, oh my God, dude, just sit down. And then even time like sometimes like I'll try to sit in my seat and she's like she's taking. I'm just kidding. I'm just like, get the fuck out of my way. You go like, get the fuck out of my way. I was going to the restroom and I had a Big Bear Lake, California sweater on.
You did,
yeah, right. I was going to the restroom and then the flight attendant was just like, oh, you heading to Big Bear when you get back? And I was like, no, I'm going to the restroom. And then I just walked by her and I was like, oh, fuck, she's talking about my sweater. And she was like, oh, I didn't see, like, you saw I live in California. Oh, and then I was just like, oh, my God.
Bro, if I was that flight attendant, I would crash the plane. Like, you got a Big Bear? No, I'm going to take a shit. Oh, okay.
Bro, I just felt so, especially on the plane, man. I'm just like, I'm tired. And when someone talks to me, I'm like, what? It takes me like 3 seconds just to register. Yeah, I'm just like, what? And then I look down.
Especially we got like fucking 2 pounds of shit in your ass. I gotta take a shit.
I hate fucking. Oh my God! It just it drives me nuts. And then it just drives me nuts.
Yeah, because sometimes you're not in the mood to like speak. You're just like in your own world. You know what I mean? And it does take that. That's why like it's sometimes when I'm like focused or in my head, I have like a serious face, and I feel like that kind of like eliminates a lot of strangers talking to me.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I'm like smiling and stuff like that. So I don't know. Like I could tell, I know exactly what you're talking about. Where it's just like, dude, I only slept for 3 hours last night. I'm trying to get back home. You know what I mean? Like I just had to deal with the airport and Uber and fucking all this and packing and stuff.
And you're not, like you said, you're not even thinking. You're just kind of like. And she turns away, and you're like, "Oh, I didn't hear what you said. You look at my sweater."
What'd she say? She was like, "Oh." She just gave me like the awkward fucking laugh. Yeah, kind of like the. Just sit back down. You smell.
Sit back down. You fucking little dirty little Mexican.
I can tell you to wash your hands. Go.
And then I just want to go piss, and I was just like,
yeah.
And also that fucking when you flush the toilet in a plane, it's fucking terrifying.
It's like like you could see the air underneath the plane.
And
like,
you press it, and you're just like, oh, I guess it doesn't work. And then fucking,
dude.
It just fucking happens out of nowhere.
You're like,
fuck. Gosh, man. And then then it sat back down, and then it just for some reason, I don't know why, on an airplane there's just so much small talk, like people joking around with each other, making jokes, laughing, and I'm just like, how do you guys do this, man?
Yeah.
There's always one, and then like the flight attendant would be like popping up some jokes, and then the pilot would be saying some jokes, and sometimes you're just like, just take off, man.
Dude, this one time, that reminds me, bro. I think you just have to have boundaries. I have trouble setting boundaries for myself, and I forget that people do. People do set up boundaries. I remember one time I was in a bar in downtown. Right, I was waiting for a friend, and I'm in there by myself. So I just order a beer while I'm waiting for my friend. And this one guy, he's reading a book all the way at the end of the bar. He's reading a book with drinking his drink. And there's this guy in the middle who has like curly hair and glasses, right? And he's just like, you could tell that he wants to talk. When you can tell when someone's like that when they start looking around and they stare at you in hopes that you stare back and then start up a conversation.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And I can feel that with him, and I'm just watching the game, the basketball game on the TV, and then he can tell that I don't want to talk, so he goes and he talks to the guy next to him reading a book, and he's like, hey, so like I forget what he said, but he was like, you know, just like the basic like. Is this your first time at the bar here? Or it's like, nah. And the guy's like polite. He's like, no, this is kind of like my neighborhood bar. He's like, oh, cool. This is my first time here. Like, well, actually, it might be my second time because, you know, this and this and that. And he starts just talking. And you can tell that the guy was just like reading the book was listening to him. And they talked for like 2 minutes. And then after 2 minutes, the guy reading a book is like, hey, I'm sorry, but, you know, I only have like an hour for my lunch break. And I want to spend it reading. And I was just like, oh my God, like that's the most peaceful, violent thing I've ever seen in my, I don't know why that, and the guy was like, oh, yeah, for sure, my bad, I'm sorry. That's
soul crushing that is, dude. That's so fucking, oh.
And then dude, I just couldn't imagine, like, I've never heard anyone, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but I never heard anyone be like, hey, you know, I just want to read, like, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
That's so fucking brutal. And the balls to say that, dude. And just to sit.
And then they sat next to each other for the next 30 minutes.
I would be fucking hurt, man. I would be fucking hurt. But also, I would never have the balls to fucking just tell that to someone. If someone starts talking to me like on a plane or a boat or fucking a bus, I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna talk to this person for the unless they get tired, then that's fucking sick. But dude, I can never just be like, hey, dude, I'm doing something right now. Can you like, you just fucking chill out, fucking fuck off. That takes a certain amount of balls for that shit, dude. Yeah, and I just remember being like, "Oh my God, I've never seen that in the wild before." That's a brave man right there, dude.
And he's like, you know, I only have like an hour of lunch, and I want to spend it reading. He didn't go, if that's okay with you. Like, he wasn't nice about it. Like, obviously, he was polite about it, but he wasn't like overly like, "I'm really sorry. I don't mean to be rude or anything. I really want to read." Like, no, he was like, I only have an hour of lunch, and I want to spend it reading.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, fatality, bro. That's fucking.
What would you do if someone told you that?
Dude, well, first of all, I wanted to put myself in that position. I'm really good at like reading vibes.
Well, let's say you had a buzz going, couldn't read social cues, or maybe you're autistic a little bit. You know what I mean? You can't read social cues, and then you're talking to this guy, and then you want to get to know him more. He's reading, and then he hits you with that, like, hey, dude, I'm trying to read right now. Can you stop talking to me? I
would leave the bar and go to the bar next door, or any bar, any other place. Yeah. I would leave. I'd be like, oh, my bad, for sure. Yeah. Have a good restroom and just leave and never go to that bar ever again. Oh, gosh, that's like mortifying, dog. Yeah. And then like literally like my homie comes, he gets a beer, and the guy's still there, and he's like talking to the bartender too. He starts talking to the bartender, and the bartender's like, "It's my job to talk to these people." You know, bartender can't be like, "Hey, I'm trying to bartend." You know, that's kind of his job.
To get tips like that. Yeah.
Exactly. So he's talking to the bartender. And the bartender gets busy making drinks, and then he looks at me and he's like, "Do you have like money on this game? Because like you're like really invested into this game." And at this point, I'm like, "Oh, dude, this guy is he just wants to talk. He's like yearning to talk to people." So I'm like, "Oh, it's just the playoffs, you know? Really, who's playing?" I'm like, "Oh, Atlanta versus Miami." And I'm like I'm really short with him because I also don't want to talk to him. Yeah, I want to watch the game with my buddy. But yeah, dude,
we should make sure that food's still alive, dude.
Dude. It's crazy because when we left, we were walking back to the studio, and I saw him leave the bar, get on his bike, and park it in the bar next door and walk in. I'm like, dude, I remember telling my homie, I'm like, bro, that fool, he's looking for something, and if he can't find it,
you just see people pushing him out like, no,
people are like, I see from afar, I see someone with a book.
If 2 or 3 people reject me like that, I'm fucking killing myself, dude.
Dude, oh my God.
Especially if like not even girls. If I was single, but I'm saying like if trying to talk to a man, like, hey, bro, like, just trying to get some, like, man-to-man talk because I'm going through some shit. And one guy's like, can you fuck off? Yeah. And the other guy's like, watching the game, man. I'm like, yeah. Okay. And then a third guy, I'm like, and then it's still the same thing. Why live? Yeah. Why live?
And I kind of did feel like a jerk, but then he was like, just really just like a talker, like an obnoxious talker. And just the way he looked, I didn't really like it. I didn't really like it. So that's why I was like, I was like this. He was like right here. And I'm like, he's like, so who's playing? I'm like, Atlanta versus Miami. It's the playoffs. Yeah. I don't even look at him like it's the playoffs, you know. I'm trying to be as cordial and friendly as possible, you know what I mean? I want to talk to my buddy about basketball. Like we watched, like we pulled up to watch the game, you know. I don't want to be like, I don't know. And then the way he's just like, oh, he was like, I could just never get into basketball. I can never really watch sports really.
They don't watch
it. Yeah, that's what kind of annoyed me too, where I'm just like, all right, well, we clearly do. Like, I would never go up to someone, you know, at the bar watching like ballet or golf and be like, you know, this shit kind of sucks, man. I don't know if I'd be down to watch it.
Yeah, that makes me want to talk to you less. Yeah. I'm here to watch the game. Am I supposed to try to convince you to watch it? Like, how beautiful? Just, okay, don't watch it then. Just go over there.
Yeah, go talk. Maybe try again with that guy that's reading.
Yeah, talk to me if you're going to be like, hey, bro, you want another beer on the house? Boom, talk to me. Yeah. If you're not going to say that, fuck off, dude. You're not getting the tips off that. Hey, here's a tip. Shut up. Yeah. Oh, damn. If someone told me, hey, I'm just reading. Can you fuck out? I'd be like, I'll give you something to read.
Oh, dude, I should have told him like, hey, that fool was reading and you just got read. Oh, so stupid. Shit, he would have been like, he would have murdered everyone in the bar.
Whoa, that would have been fucking sick, dude.
But yeah, I mean, look, talking to strangers, bro, it's fun. It has its moments. Like sometimes, I think it depends on my mood because people talk to me everywhere I go. Yeah, it just depends on how I feel. Like sometimes I'm like, I'm like very very like. Just like one word answers with this little smile, like, oh, yes. Yeah. And other times I'm like, you know, fuck it. Let's talk. And most of the time it's cool. It's fun, I think.
I do think that sometimes when someone's trying to push their way into, I feel like, because one time I was at this restaurant called Lucky Boy in Pasadena, beautiful breakfast burritos. I was there with my girl, and then we were sitting next to another gentleman, right? And then we were just talking. The gentleman was like, I would say like 2-3 feet away from us, eating on their own table. And then we were just chilling, and he was like, oh my God, they're so beautiful, right? And then we were just like eating, like, oh, I wonder this guy just on his phone or something. And he's like, oh my God, they're so beautiful. Wow, right? Yeah. And then I was telling my girl, I was like, what's over there? Yeah. And she's like, oh, I think some parrots. And then we both look. And he's like, look, those parrots, they only come here once every fucking 30 years. Wow, look at these fucking. And we were kind of like, wow, those are beautiful parrots. And then we're talking, and then he's like, it's crazy. Like, I can't believe I'm seeing these right now. Like, I never thought I'd be seeing this like in person. Yeah. And like, to think that these parents, like, I'm just sitting here at fucking Lucky Boy in Pasadena, and these are here. Like, what are the chances of this being here, right? And then we kind of made it clear that we're just like, oh yeah, I mean, yeah, they're beautiful. Like, I understand, they're really beautiful. And then he just wouldn't stop talking about these fucking parrots, dude. Yeah. And talking to us, and we get our food, and then we start eating our food, and he just is still in awe. And like, when someone's like loud next to you, you can't just be like, you can only be like this for so long. You got to be like, what's going on over here, right? Yeah. And he, from the beginning, he was like, look at me. Oh my God. And like, look, so when we saw it, we were like, oh, that's fucking great. That's beautiful. Parrots. Those parrots are beautiful, man. They're what are they? They're almost extinct. Wow. Endangered? Oh shit. You're about to be endangered too. You're about to be endangered. You think they're endangered? You're about to be in danger. Yeah. You know what that reminds me of? Okay, my 7th grade algebra teacher, her name was Mrs. Kenny, right? Very fucked up because they called her Nixon, right? Because she had a big nose, and that was very mean. But that's not the point. She was very beautiful in her own way. She was beautiful, but she would, you know, the stuff we do, we use a word and has a double meaning, kind of. Yeah. She was the original. She was like, you want attention? You get detention. You
were like, you got me.
You got me.
Yeah.
Dude. That just made me
okay. Shout dog. Mrs. Kenny, dog.
That just reminded me of that. And her husband was a German algebra teacher that he would spit a lot. So he would call the first or 2 rows the soak zone. And then one time he was like, I remember he was skating and he was like, I could do that. And then he caught this kid's little board and he fucking broke his hip. And then
Mr. Kenny?
Mr. Kenny, man. Mr. Kenny. He went down like a soldier, man. Great teachers. Great couple. Yeah. And I hope they're still there. They're still alive.
Yeah.
They're a little older.
Yeah.
They're a little older. But yes, man, look, I've been making an effort to talk to strangers
people,
more.
Yeah, people like that, like the parrot guy.
Yeah.
They just yearn for human connection.
Yeah.
And they're extra loud.
Yeah.
So people can like make eye contact. All they need is the eye contact and they have you
and
hooked.
Boom. Yeah.
They have you hooked.
Yeah.
Where now you can't be rude and you know what I mean? Like, and it's cool. Sometimes I like people like that. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
It just depends on your mood. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and sometimes, you know, I feel like that's how people connected before social media and cell phones. Like,
what would it take for you to be like, whoa, in a group of people?
Oh, if I saw like an atomic bomb. Fall. Whoa! Yeah. This happens once in a generation.
And you would have
We're in danger.
We're about to be in danger.
Yeah, we're about to be in danger. Someone with their girl eating fucking burritos. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. We're trying to eat here.
Oh, no. I don't know. Like,
if I saw a comment, I'd just be like, let's get out of here. I wouldn't tell anybody.
Let's get out of here. Comment?
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. And then
just you and me.
But like
to a stranger.
I'll go to a stranger. I'll be like, hey, let's run away. They're like, what? Come on.
Yeah.
Look at me. Look at you. Let's run away. Like, I have work. I work here. No.
Yeah.
If you work here, this ain't gonna work.
Damn. Okay, Mrs. Kenny.
And then we run away, and then fucking everybody gets killed.
Yeah.
Everybody gets killed.
That's wild, man. You would be the type of guy, you know, like once you realize that the world's gonna end, you'd be the type of guy that have sex, huh?
I think so. I would fuck most things.
Oh, okay. I feel like that's how you live your life now.
No, like, okay, I've never fucked a rotisserie chicken.
Even like 10 minutes before we start recording today, someone sent us a rotisserie chicken meme.
Everybody thinks there's this rumor that I've never spread it.
You started it. You started a rumor.
There's a rumors that I make love to rotisserie chickens.
Yeah.
And
there's like a video of you going boom, boom. That's what I do with them.
Oh yes. There's a video that goes like boom, 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 douche. Yeah. I just love them. And I haven't talked to them in a while. And then last week I got one, and I was like, I've missed you so much. I'm not gonna hurt you.
No, you were like, I missed you. And I'm about to miss in you. Mrs. Kenny.
Mrs. Kenny. I would have fucked most things. Like, I don't know, like a fuck a light. I don't know. I wouldn't fuck.
Ew.
No.
I would fuck you.
Look, what would you fuck?
Dude, no. What would I do if I knew that the world was ending?
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what? Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
I think everyone's like, I want to go out with a bang, and then they start like doing crime and things like that. I don't think I would do anything crazy.
I know. I just probably like enjoy the simple things.
Yeah.
Get a cucumber, make a sandwich.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I want to fucking eat hot Cheetos all week.
Yeah.
If the world, I'm gonna drink and eat hot Cheetos and listen to music. I don't think I would rob a store, but I'll be like, hey, the world's ending. Are you gonna call the cops? And they'll be like, no. I'm like, well, give me all your money. And then they'll be like, well, why? The world's ending. I'm like, well, your world's ending, not mine.
Yeah. Your world is ending.
Your world's ending, not mine. Douche. And then I take a bottle here, a bottle there.
Yeah. No, I mean, if the world was ending, bro, there would be no employees, no security, no cops. There'd be no cops, no soldiers.
A liquor store.
Yeah, there'd be no soldiers, no nothing. It'd just be like...
There'll be a try hard.
Yeah.
They'd be like, this is who we become? Animals? Just because the world... Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Your world is ending. No. We would do knowing us, we would do one last SoulPrimo episode.
Yes. On top of in a volcano or some shit.
Oh shit.
No, we would do one like what's that one where those two girls go off the cliff, they hold hands, they fucking they drive off the cliff.
Thelma and Louise.
Yes. Yeah. Fucking Belma and Luis, man.
Yeah, and then we'll be live streaming it, and then I'll be like, dude, hey, the world's ending. And then you would be driving, and you'd be like, your world's ending.
I jump out of the car.
You should. Your world's ending.
Your world's ending.
So stupid.
That's stupid as fuck.
I just imagine you with the little gun. Your world's ending.
With these younglings. Master Joel, the world is ending. No, your world is ending.
Your face is like the world's ending. Your world's ending, brother.
My world. Your world's ending, cuz.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
fuck.
That's funny.
That's good, man.
Well,
that was oh shit, dude.
Holy
hey, thank you so Primos for watching, man. We love you guys so much.
One.
Yeah, we love you guys so much.
Oh god.
We had a topic in mind. We didn't even discuss it at all.
I know.
Hey, fuck it. Hey, for the next episode, man, it's gonna be great.
Oh.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment and share with your friends, share with your pals. It really helps us out tremendously. And thank you so much. We love you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. We love you. Bye.
Bye.